Since we last gathered at the Chairman's Dinner in the fall of 2010, we've watched the economy seesaw. I'm pleased to say that through it all, the hospital's compelling work has steadily drawn your support. Last year, 6,637 donors contributed $12.7 million in philanthropic support. Our endowment, which provides ongoing funding for programs, equipment, and positions, rose to $41.4 million. How do those dollars translate to patient care? Let's take a look. Last year, we closed the emergency department expansion campaign at a goal-shattering $5.6 million. That money helped to build the ED's Luciano Family Trauma and Acute Care Center, which opened in September. It's also going toward the next phases of the ED expansion, triage, geriatrics, behavioral health, and adult fast track for minor injuries and illnesses. Think of tens of thousands of people those areas will help: your family, your friends, your neighbors, and maybe even you. Another $1.5 million has helped to create a new unit for oncology patients. Gone are the days of sharing bathrooms down a crowded, noisy hall and sharing rooms with barely enough space for loved ones to stand. Now it's private, spacious, healing environment, and that's thanks to all of you. We've had several major donations from individuals that are changing medical care on a large scale. Benefactors Bruce Jacobs and Ken Levy have helped make it possible for our physicians to examine patients' genetic makeup and design personal treatment plans for a host of illnesses. Dave and Jill Ferris and the estate of the late Marge Goriab have made leadership gifts to turn the F&H building next to the Goriab Children's Hospital into a comprehensive outpatient center for children with chronic diseases and complicated illnesses. Everything these kids and their parents need will be concentrated at CAMP, the Center for Advanced Medicine in Pediatrics. At the other end of the spectrum, the hospital is making sure it has every conceivable service in place for seniors, and lead donors, David and Joan Powell, are helping them achieve that goal. You will be able to read all about it in the June Foundation Journal, so keep an eye out for it. Generous benefactors, including the Chambers family, Les and Eileen Quick, Finn and Kim Wentworth, and the Louise Washington Trust, have provided seed funding for a comprehensive center for well-being, where holistic healing is offered to the community and taught to medical professionals. One large anonymous gift is helping the hospital build a new behavioral health psychiatric unit. And another anonymous gift endowed a fellowship so we can train radiologists in breast cancer detection and care. And soon we will have an inpatient hospice and palliative care center to ensure that patients with chronic or life-limiting illnesses live as comfortably as they can for as long as they can. Skip and Nancy Weinstein made a generous leadership gift to this project, and our Women's Association has pledged the proceeds of this year's Mansion in May toward this center as well. Speaking of which, the wonderful Women's Association, if you've not seen this year's mansion, or to put it more accurately, this year's castle, Glyn Allen, I strongly recommend that you find time to visit it this month. The architectural detail is stunning, and the cause is great. In addition to these large-scale undertakings, hospital benefactors funded projects and programs that ran the gamut: child life, pastoral care, music and art therapy, an innovative ovarian cancer study, and using yoga to relieve gastrointestinal pain. They are supporting integrative medicine for kids, having chemotherapy for new mothers experiencing labor and delivery. Philanthropy is providing nursing scholarships and medical staff education, and funding new techniques in radiation oncology and new equipment in so many areas. Every year, I love to see the creative ways donors raise money for this hospital. They wrestle and shoot hoops, they knit, they make wine, they walk, run, spin, They will eat just about anything while wearing elaborate hats if it means the kids at Goriev will benefit. To each of you and every one of this big-hearted individuals and community-minded organizations, we are truly grateful. I also want to extend a special thank you to our dedicated Board of Trustees, volunteers, and staff who are here tonight. And I'd like you all to stand up and take a bow. Trustees, volunteers, and staff, please stand.